Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brooke and it is Monday afternoon. Just got home from work. Obviously, changed right into comfy clothes. I've got these nice soft joggers on and oversized t-shirt. You guys know the drill. As soon as I get home, we are changing to comfort. So that's what's happening, but I wanted to pop in, kick off this vlog. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Haven't already, subscribe below, give us a big thumbs up, and let's get into it. I have 3 minutes left on the timer for how long the dough needs to rest. So I have everything set up here. So on this side, I'm going to put the sheets of pasta. And then over here, once I run it through like the kind of slicing part, then I'm going to have all of like the ready to go pasta right here. So I did take out all of the ingredients I need for the sauce. I'm making the Bella Hadid spicy vodka sauce. So I have everything except for the heavy cream out. So when I got home from work today, oh my gosh. I just clipped up my hair, okay? It's out of my face, okay? This is not how I wore my hair today. This is not me thinking this is cute. It's just out of my face and that's that, okay? I just want us all to be on the same page. But when I got home from work today, Darren had cleaned the entire freaking house, like literally everything. Washed the dogs, it was amazing. But then he took it one step further. If you guys remember, if you watched my vlogs when we were at our last house, I went through this whole thing of trying to find our like signature scent for the house. Oop, the pasta dough is ready to go. We went through all this trouble trying to find the signature scent and trying out all these different scents in the house, and we ultimately found which one we wanted. I think it was called like white cashmere, and then we bought it in like room sprays, oil diffusers, candles, like everything, because I decided that, or we decided together that we wanted like a signature scent that like when you walk into our house, it's gonna smell like this. All the scents in the house are going to be cohesive and it's going to be amazing. So that's what we committed to. And we still have everything, but obviously we don't use it right now. But after he cleaned the whole house, he used the room spray, and like, I don't know what he sprayed, but he sprayed this bad boy down. When I walked in, I could just like, it smelled like our old house, and it was just so comforting and amazing. So I feel like I'm like on cloud 9. It was so energizing and exciting, and it was inspiring. So now I was like, I want to make something. Oh my gosh, I get it. The timer's yelling at me. 1 second. And we're back. So I decided to take that inspiration and turn it into dinner. So we're homemaking the pasta sauce. We're doing the whole 9 yards. Also, what was really convenient was we just so happened to have all of the ingredients for this meal on hand because we didn't want to go to the grocery store, and we're running low on groceries because usually we grocery shop on Friday or Saturday, and we didn't do that this past week because we were just like super busy. So we were kind of grasping at straws. We were gonna throw something random together, but then I remembered this recipe and was feeling inspired and motivated, so here we are. So anywho, I'm gonna get to it. I was about to chop the onion while I waited for the pasta for the pasta dough to be ready, but chit-chatted right on through that. So we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get started with the pasta. At this point, you guys have seen me make pasta a number of times, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. And if you guys want the exact recipe that I use, I always have it linked in the description below. All of the recipes that we usually use are always linked in the descriptions of my videos, and a lot of the products I talk about often that I just regularly use, I also always have linked in the description in case you guys are ever interested. So, you want that info? It is readily available for you guys. So I'm just gonna cut this in fourths and then roll out just a little bit so that it's thin enough to fit in my my pasta roller, because it can't fit something this thick. This is like a biscuit or like a scone. So we are going to just make it a little bit thinner. Perfect. And this is enough. Then we're gonna roll it on through. So I always start on the biggest setting, which for this one is 7, and then we're gonna go take it down to 6, and we're gonna go all the way down to 3. I don't like to go thinner than 3 because I do like that thick pasta. So 3 is as skinny or thin as we're gonna go. It's getting long. Okay, we're gonna do 3, and this is the last one, but I'm probably gonna do 3 twice. Run it through a second time So this is our final sheet of pasta. Look how long that is. We are going to cut it. And voila! All of the pasta is cut. So we have all of the fettuccine. I'm so excited. Usually I kind of group them up and kind of make like little clusters, but let's be honest, I'm cooking all of it and the rest is just gonna be leftovers, whatever we don't eat today. So I just decided, forget it, we're kind of creating like a communal pot, if you will, of like all the pasta, and like that's what we're working with. So, time to make the sauce. And dinner is served. This is so saucy, so exciting. It smells and looks amazing. So we just finished eating and I finished cleaning up dinner, so now we are relaxing. Unfortunately, our usual shows have not come out with the next episode, so we've had to branch out, which has been very unfortunate. But we did discover that I guess back in 2020, the show The First 48, they came out with like a new, I guess kind of like rendition, we'll call it, of the show called The First 48 Critical Hours. And so this one, it kind of like, I guess goes over only like some of the most memorable cases from the whole First 48 like series, which I feel like ran for like 20 years. Honestly, it might still be running. But we've been really enjoying that because all of like the footage is also new. Like I feel like when we watch the First 48, like the regular episodes, a lot of the footage is like, you can tell that this is old. Like it looks like it was filmed in the 80s. And so we are really enjoying that. So anywho, just refilled the water, getting that hydration in, and I'm gonna head back, watch the show, and wind down for the evening, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is 7:20 a.m. and I am ready to go. Basically, Darren decided to get up at 5 o'clock again. So I am ready for the day, far too early. So I think I'm going to make an actual breakfast today, something that's going to hold me off because why not? I have time. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The biggest issue in my life the past 24 hours, well actually unfortunately it's been going on for a few weeks now, but it has been extra frustrating the past like 2 days. I've been trying to upload the video that goes up before this, and something is going on with the computer, and it's been going on for a while. Basically, it really wants to do this update, but it for some reason like can't do it. So it keeps like forcing itself to restart to attempt to do the update, and so it just like closes everything. Oh my gosh, speaking of closing, yeah, let's close the robe. That would be, we're not out here girls gone wild. But it like crashes, and when it crashes, obviously it closes all of your browsers, all of your programs. So it's been really frustrating because whether I'm in the middle of editing a video like in Final Cut Pro, or whether I'm uploading onto YouTube, or if I'm exporting the video from Final Cut, it just like, it crashes. Well, I guess it doesn't crash, it just like forces restart. And then other times it tries to force the restart, but something like prevents it, but it pauses whatever it is that you're doing. So like if you were uploading a video, it just like pauses the upload. If you're exporting, pauses the export. Like it just like paralyzes it. And then you have to go in and like cancel, 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 continue. And then like it will start doing what it needs to do again. But the thing is that it's doing that every few hours. So like as I'm trying to upload a video, I keep having to remember to come in, like sign into the computer and exit out of all those things and like get it going again, because it's not just like automatically pushing through like it should and like it usually does. So I think something's wrong with the computer. Maybe once it actually does the update, it'll be fine, because all of this is the computer's attempt to do the update. But I feel like every time you update anything Apple, it actually ruins it. Like the updates are backdates. Like it is a leap towards the death of whatever device you are updating. Like what is it with their updates that ruin the piece of technology that you're updating? It's just, it's BS. And speaking of that, did you guys hear about that lawsuit that happened a few years ago with Apple because their updates were indeed like ruining the devices? So Darren got a payout from that lawsuit. Do you know how much the freaking payout was for them ruining, I think it was like 4 or 5 like different iPhones for him? His total payout was $34. I kid you not, $34. Like, excellent. That doesn't even pay for a fraction of one of the phones that you guys have destroyed, but thanks for the try. So anywho, I'm going to cook and eat and then get my day started. Alright guys, we are ready to rumble. I have my 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and hash browns. So I'm going to eat my breakfast and then head out the door, head to work, and hopefully get home at a good time, because every single day is such good freaking weather. And I want to like lay out, hang out outside, maybe jump in the pool. Like, I want to really enjoy these long summer days. Like, we went to bed yesterday at 9:15 and the sun was still out. Like, it was crazy. Like, where the sun was, I was like, is this like 6 p.m.? Like, what is happening right now? And so, you know what? I love going to bed early, but I'm feeling like I want to start going to bed a little later and like really leaning into the day. Like, I start winding down at like 6:30, 7:30 p.m. And I'm like, honestly, why? The sun is out. So I'm deciding to have a mindset shift, and we're gonna actually be making most of the day now. So I'm gonna eat this, head to work, and I'll see you after work. Quick pit stop, picking some things up for dinner tonight. Let's go get a cart. Always with the most buck wild stuff. Like, what is this? Who on earth needs a gigantic inflatable dragon? All right, we are hunting for LaCroix. I have not managed to find it in any of the usual spots. Okay, I found it, but it's on the other side. Now we have to go around. So I found everything that I need. I am obsessed with this Chinese chicken salad kit, and I completely forgot about it for the last several months. So I just got it. Usually you put it with lettuce, but I prefer it with the spring mix. So I got that. Got some other things. We're making a harvest grain bowl tonight. So I was gonna get quinoa at the regular grocery store, but for $10, they have this gigantic thing, and honestly, price-wise, it just makes sense. So we have a jumbo thing, obviously more cottage cheese for the dogs, mega thing of eggs, because we've already gone through the other one. Oh my gosh, wait, I got 2? Oh my God, okay, I need to go put one back. I do not need 10 dozen eggs. That is elaborate. Darren wants steak to make for lunch. And then I got some raw chicken breasts, because you guys know we're always making chicken. And then I got a thing. Wait, what? Why do I feel like someone else did the shopping? Like, what is this? But I got a giant thing of pasta because we're completely out. And then some stuff for chicken salad, because we are making that this week too. Okay, putting back one of the 5 dozen eggs, because I sincerely do not need 10 dozen. That's a lot. 5 dozen's enough. Well, I came for 5 items. $306 later, here we are. Thank you, Costco. I feel like this is accidentally becoming a food-heavy vlog, or cooking-heavy vlog, I should say. But right now, scooping out some of the quinoa I just bought. So I've decided that we're gonna do grain bowls tonight. So I just finished marinating the chicken. I did like the same marinade that I did for the chipotle bowls, because I think that turned out really well. So that's what we're making tonight. So need to add some water to the quinoa, get that going, and then I think I'm gonna start on the tomato cucumber salad, and then we'll go from there. So I'm doing a bit of a mixture. I've got 2 tomatoes. I just picked like a mid-size and a slightly smaller one, because we're just putting a little bit in here with everything else. Then I asked Darren to pick up a cucumber because we needed more. I realized that our cucumber, I forgot that we used it for something else, so we only have a little bit, and he picked up an English cucumber. So we're gonna have 2 different types of cucumber in here, but I want to use the one that we had from a few days ago first, because, you know, first in, first out. So we have that. Also, I did get another jumbo thing of olive oil, which I've already used 2 cups of, or more than. I think I've used like 2.5 cups, because I marinated 2 large steaks and I marinated 4 chicken breasts for today. The large steaks though are for tomorrow. Darren's cooking them up for lunch. So I've decided I'm just gonna refill this because it's basically empty, and I don't wanna have to store this jumbo thing like on my countertop. So I can put it just out of sight. Ooh, shoot. Quinoa's boiling, just took it down to simmer. Whoop, 15. In case anyone was wondering, when we went olive oil tasting this past weekend, we did not buy any. Basically those olive oils, like I've had their store-bought olive oil and it was really good, but I feel like they gave all the good stuff like to the grocery stores, which usually is not the case, but that's kind of what it seemed like. We didn't like any of the ones that we tasted. I mean, I shouldn't say we didn't like them. They were good, but not good enough to buy. So we did not buy any, which was really a bummer because that was kind of like the point of going, you know? So that was a bit unfortunate, but we do have this like specialty olive oil store in Old Sacramento called the Olive Mix. And we've been there before and it's amazing. They just have like all of these gigantic barrels of all these different like infused olive oils and regular olive oils and olive oils from all these different like places and stuff, and it's really, really good stuff. And you can walk around and like get little cups and like taste them. And then they have different sized bottles, so you can like fill up whatever size bottle you want of whatever olive oil you want. So it's like this really cool store. And I think we're just gonna go there to get our next olive oil. Wow, I just spilled that like everywhere. But honestly, the like Kirkland just, what is this? 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil. This has better flavor than what we were experiencing at that olive oil place. So yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. So we did not obtain any olive oil while we were there. In case you were like, didn't you just go to like an olive oil place? Why did you just buy olive oil at Costco? And that's why. We had every plan and anticipation of buying it at that place. It just, you know, it did not work out. I always find myself like shocked and confused. I only needed one of those tomatoes and it's plenty, because I always like think in my head that the amount I need to do is as if this is like a main course. So I always really, really struggle with, I don't know, I guess kind of portion control, but like cooking portion control when something is just like a single ingredient of like a bigger picture. Because I make everything as if, quantity wise, as if it were like the main dish. So I know I was having trouble with this even with like burritos or like burrito bowls. And what the heck? Oh, the cover like stuck to the lid, which is not a very effective cover. So I was debating if I was gonna do olive oil or like to keep the flavor a little more neutral, but I think I'm gonna make it the way I usually make it so that we can add that flavor into it. That way it's like a combination or like a melody, if you will, of all the different flavors married together in the bowl. So I'm going to make it the way I usually do. So today I'm using the Brianna's Homestyle Italian vinaigrette dressing. So this one's really good. I do use a few different Italian vinaigrettes. Honestly, it's just like what brand I use is just kind of based on what's available like at the store. But I have a few different ones that like I'll go between, but I don't buy like, I don't like the store brand ones, like the generic brands. Not really a big fan of, not a fan of like the like Kraft and some of those. I like more those like more upscale vinaigrettes, but for any of the like more upscale ones, I feel like any brand. And then I'm adding a little bit of feta crumbles. I'm sure you guys have seen this brand before. This I am loyal to, very, very loyal to. I'm like scared of, like, obviously irrational fear, but I have issues with like goat cheese, and most true like traditional fetas are goat cheese. This one is cow milk cheese. So it's not often that you find a cow milk feta. So I really like this one. Plus, of course, they have like the big size at Costco, so I usually end up with that. So here we are, not doing anything too crazy, and I'm not gonna add too much of the feta because I'm probably gonna add a little bit of feta on top of the bowl as well, and I just don't want it to be overwhelming with the quantity of feta. Also, I don't really, it's hard to show you guys, but I don't have much like excess liquid. Like if you look at the bottle, I barely used any. I just want a little bit, a little touch of something, you know what I mean? I don't want a huge bold flavor. So usually I would really go ham in there, you know, if I was just, like that was just a full side dish. So anywho, I think I'm gonna start cooking the chicken and simultaneously cook the mushrooms. So here are the mushrooms that we are using. So tree oyster mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms, and the brand is Far West Fungi. So this is what they look like. These are just from Rayleigh's. We have never purchased this particular brand before. Usually Rayleigh's has a different brand that comes in like an all clear little snap top, almost like how you would buy like strawberries. So that's what the usual package looks like. However, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We really wanted these specialty mushrooms, and this was the only brand they had. So we're gonna be trying them out, but you know, I feel like a mushroom's a mushroom. So I think we're gonna be just fine. You guys, we just finished, and oh my gosh, dinner looks and smells amazing. Let me show you, because honestly, this looks like it came from a restaurant, and I'm just so impressed that we made this. I mean, look at this. Are you serious right now? So you can't really see it, but under here, there is spring mix, and then we have the chicken, chickpeas, broccoli, quinoa. We have the different mushrooms, and then the cucumber tomato salad, some avocado on top with feta. And it looks so good. So now we're gonna add a little bit of the tzatziki. So this is the brand of tzatziki that we're using today, and it just comes in like a little tub. So I'm gonna add some of this and a little bit of lime juice, or maybe, I think I'll do lemon juice. But basically, I decided that I wanted to show you guys without the sauce, because so many times it looks beautiful and I put on the sauce and then I show you and then it's hideous. So now we're going to eat dinner, enjoy our evening, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I feel like time is passing so weird recently. I was talking to one of my friends about this last week, but every day drags on, and then the next day it's like, oh my gosh, it's already been a day. And it's already been a week, it's already been a month. Like, it's just crazy. Like, we are in, I mean, kind of, no, we're like early June, but we are in June. Like, the good weather started in April. Like, we are halfway through the good weather months. Like, how did this happen? So it's just a crazy day with the days. I can't keep anything straight. Today, I am heading out to Northern Nevada, which unfortunately is over a 3-hour drive each direction. So I'm already a little bit concerned about my entertainment options, because I'm all caught up with all of my podcasts. I feel like my hair actually held straightening pretty well. I just have like a little crimp from tying up my hair, so I just need to straighten that part. But I'm all caught up with all of the podcasts, which is very disappointing, because what on earth am I going to listen to on my drive? So if you guys have any podcast recs for me, please let me know in the comments. Let me tell you a couple of the ones that like I do listen to already, so you guys kind of understand the vibe. So I listen to Pretty Basic, What We Said, Making Moves, Match Made in Manhattan, Gals on the Go, House Guest with Kenzie Elizabeth, Let's Be Honest with Kristen Cavallari, Basically Unfiltered. That's the vibe of what I listen to. So most are like YouTubers, like lifestyle YouTubers that also have a podcast. So I watch the YouTube and the podcast channels. So that's the general vibe. So if you guys have any podcasts kind of in similar category, please let me know, because I need more. You guys, okay, so I just sat down, I'm gonna put on my shoes. By the way, I did get compliments on these at Costco yesterday, so very happy about that. But the funniest thing just happened. So we live very close to my old elementary school. And I don't know if your guys' school did this, but when students would get in trouble and they get called to the office, it would be on the overhead speaker. So it'd be like ding, 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 ding. can John Smith please come to the principal's office? John Smith to the principal's office. And from my parents' house, you can hear it. But when I was growing up, I was quite the rebel child, okay? And I mean, I thought I was a good kid, but upon further reflection, years down the road, like, not so much. I was always talking. I was always trying to escape, which I did have many successful attempts. And I would try to turn on the music and try to like get my class to like party with me. Like, let's dance, let's like sing, let's not listen to the teacher, let's get on the tables. Like I was just always trying to cause a rebellion in the classroom. So many a times it was my name on the overhead speaker. So it'd be the ding, 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 ding. Can Brooke de Guzman please come to the principal's office? Brooke de Guzman to the principal's office. And like I just mentioned, you can hear it. So I remember my mom would tell me that she would be working, because she always worked from home, so she'd be like working on her computer, and she could hear it over like the school speaker. She could hear the Brooke de Guzman, please come to the principal's office, and she was like, every time my heart would just drop. And I would just go get my keys and drive over. Like before they would even call her, she was like, I'm already on my way. Like I heard it. I heard the announcement from the school. I'm headed over. And just how embarrassing. Every time your kid gets in trouble, it's broadcasted to the whole neighborhood. Like, oh, sorry, Mom and Dad. Just got a vanilla sweet cream cold brew while I wait for my order at Crumble. But I'm gonna go put this in the car. This is one of my favorite crumbles just because it's right next door to Starbucks. And it's also perfect because it is right next to a Chevron, because I forgot to get gas yesterday. So let's see if our order is ready. I also really appreciate how all of their boxes are clean. Some of the boxes at these crumbles are just coated in frosting always. So there we go. Okay, so I got all 5. We got little double layers going on here. So for some of the offices I go to today, they're getting crumble. So basically, I decided that I was going to get my Starbucks because today I'm feeling like I'm lacking a little bit of pizzazz. And I decided, you know what, I deserve it. I also have so many Starbucks gift cards that I didn't even have to pay for it. We've got to get gas first. Oh my God, this is just like leaking everywhere. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I have a hair mask in my hair, and for some reason the clip kept slipping, so this is the only way that it was staying this morning, so we're rolling with it. So we are getting ready today for work. I am staying local today, which I am very excited about because I've got some long days ahead of me for the next few days. So this Saturday is the engagement party that I've been talking to you guys about, and actually I think it's out of screen, but like I've got the big package here that I finally opened yesterday. All of those decor items I showed you guys in a previous vlog. Everything arrived, honestly, like I think Monday. I think actually some of them might have arrived last like Friday. And then some of the most recent arrivals were here Monday, but I did not open anything until last night. So thankfully everything is here. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, ooh, I should probably make sure that, you know, we're not missing anything, because if so, maybe we can get it here turbo. Okay, somehow I got it all under my nails. That literally hasn't happened in months, but here we are. So anywho, wanted to pop in, say good morning. Yesterday we did remake the same thing for dinner, those Mediterranean bowls. So freaking good. Oh my gosh, like I am blown away. That is definitely a repeat meal for us. Like that is going on the rotation. And honestly, despite the fact that it has like so many different ingredients, it was really, really easy to prepare because you're only cooking a little bit of each thing. So it was very, very manageable, very easy. It didn't take too much time, and it was absolutely delicious. Very fun and summery, and I never wear sandals. Before I get dressed, I wanted to show you guys everything that I got. So I've got that package and then the second package. So I guess first we'll start with the party things. So let me show you guys. First thing that I'm seeing are just balloons. So these are the balloons for the balloon arch situation. And this is this is that like standing circular thing that's like 7 feet tall, and this is what we're putting all the balloons on. So this is gonna be like the photo area, like the photo backdrop, if you will. And then I have a little banner that we're gonna have to string together. I don't remember what this says. I think it says pop the bubbly, she's getting a hubby. These are, this is an L and a K, so the engaged couple, their initials. And those are just like foil balloons. And then I have a whole bunch of little plates. So it was supposed to be 20, yeah, it is 25. 25 plates. We only have 16 people, so I'm hoping that will be good. I think we're gonna put the plates out at each person's like station, so we should be good to go. And then this is little bride-to-be sash, and there's a little veil in here. And then I have the 4 table runners, so they're just kind of braided together, but they're almost like a cheesecloth situation, and this like grayish blue / stone blue is the color scheme. So with 16 people, we're doing 4 6-foot tables. I'm bringing linen tablecloths that we have, and then we're gonna have these be the runners. So that's going to be what's going on the table. These are big diamond ring balloons, also foil balloons that we're going to blow up. And these are 6 white heart balloons, also foil, that we are going to be blowing up. And that is everything that I ordered. Majority of the things that we're bringing, I just already have. Either me or my parents, and then some of the other girls are also bringing things. So this is everything that I'm bringing, along with the flowers I told you guys that we ordered from Costco. So the Costco flowers are supposed to be arriving either today or tomorrow. And then the other package I got 4 items, and these are like personal items. So the first one I got is a dress for the event on Saturday, and it's this really pretty like blue floral material, and it's like really smooth, kind of like a bit of a swishy material. So I feel like this is probably like water wicking, which I appreciate. So really like stretchy, and it's long, and I think there's a slit. Yeah, there's a slit. And the top covers the boobs and ties around, and then it, you know, comes here. So there's gonna be like that little cutout there. So I think that's gonna be really cute. Very excited about it. And then it's got the slit on the right. Where's the slit? The slit is like entirely on the side. How usually sometimes it's down like the front of one of the legs. This one's like entirely like from the hip down, like complete side of the dress. So it will help me walk, but I think it's a bit more flattering when it's like on the legs, like as you walk, your leg pops out. So the fact that the slit's on the side, my leg won't pop out, but you know, I can kind of move the dress for pictures and give the illusion that that's what's going on. Okay, the next things that I got, these 3 are all bikinis. Now, let's have a chat about the bikinis. So I've really been thinking about manifestation, okay? So like, you know, we're manifesting a lot of things in our house. We're manifesting the dream house to come on the market. We are manifesting our European vacations. We are manifesting a lot of things. So if you guys are into manifesting at all, then you probably already know, but a lot of the, I guess we'll say like pros or like experts in the area often say that in order to manifest, you need to like imagine yourself already in that dream job, already living in that house, already like achieving that goal. Like you need to put yourself like mentally and emotionally in the place of having already achieved or earned or be in that place that you are trying to manifest, and like feeling the emotions of what it will feel like to be there. Like visualize what will it look like when you're there, what will it smell like, what, you know what I mean, all the senses. So the latest and greatest idea that I've had is, okay, what if I like dress for the occasion? You know, like dress for the job you want. And so I've decided that through my clothing and through my bikinis right now, I am going to manifest what I want. So let me show you what we are manifesting with our bikinis. First bikini, is lemons and little like floral designs. So here's what it looks like. Cute, just little triangle, basic situation, little tie sides. Of course, you know they're cheeky because your girl loves cheeky bikinis. If it covers the whole cheeks, it's too big for me. So with this pattern, basically, I am manifesting Italy. Italy is known for the lemons and like florals and all of that, and that was very much our experience when we were there. So this is me manifesting our next trip to Italy, or potentially living in Italy, because right now we're thinking Italy or France for where we'd want to spend most of our time. Next thing I'm manifesting, I got this bikini. Now this bikini reminds me of like Greek mosaics. So things that you'd see around like Santorini and Mykonos. And so with this, I am manifesting a trip to Greece, spending time in Greece, and I'm just really excited about it. Greece is somewhere that has been on our list for a very long time. The next one is this brown and beige bikini, cute little details here. And the little details are also on the hips of the bottoms. And with this, I am manifesting a tan. I am manifesting confidence. I am manifesting neutrals and calmness with the more like neutral, chill colors, and surrounding myself with that. Our last house, if you guys remember, it was a lot of like really like neutral, calm colors, and that's like really my vibe. So I'm bringing that into my space again, calm, cool, collected, and tan. That is what I'm manifesting with my purchases, and I think I'm gonna try to keep this going. Hey guys, it is hours later, just got home, and a few minutes after I got home, do you know what arrived? The flowers from Costco for the engagement party. So I'm gonna bring them over here and I'm gonna show you guys. Oh! Okay, so here's how it comes. It comes in a box, obviously with a lid to protect it. Oh, these are, wow. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. And then I think these three are the third kind. So we have 3 different types of flower arrangements here. So 3 on the right, 3 in the center, and then 3 on the left. But all of these are just absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy with these. This is gonna be gorgeous. Oh my gosh, those flowers are so pretty. Like, I was hoping they would be, you know what I mean? But you don't know until it actually arrives. So very, very happy with it. I would highly recommend. So I got 9 medium-sized flower arrangements for, before tax it was $109, after tax like what actually like hit my card was $119 something. So I'm still very affordable for 9 flower arrangements. I feel like it's a great deal. Delivery is included, so they just delivered it straight to my house. But something to note, I was reading the fine print under like the area where you choose your delivery date. And keep in mind that you pick your delivery date, but they can deliver the day before or the day after your selected delivery date. So I picked today, so it could have arrived yesterday on Wednesday, or it also could have arrived tomorrow on Friday. Originally, I was going to have it delivered Friday, but when I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, what if it delivers on Saturday? And this came at like 6 p.m. If this arrived Saturday, 6 p.m., like we missed the event, you know? So I'm really glad that I noticed that and I selected the day that I did, because very well these flowers could have not shown up on time. So if you guys do order flowers from Costco, incredible deal, incredible flowers, everything is great. Just keep in mind when you order the delivery date to be. But if you guys want to see the actual event and everything, be sure to tune into the next vlog. So tomorrow I'm going to be kicking off another vlog. I'm going to cover some of the event prep that we're doing tomorrow, the event setup Saturday morning, the actual event on Saturday, and then Sunday we are hosting Father's Day here. So I will be covering all of that in the next video, so it will be so much fun, and I hope you guys tune in for it. With all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget, subscribe below, give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to tune in a few days for another new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.